Morning everybody, welcome back to my wildlife allotment plot. It's the end of June, well 27th to be precise, and I just thought I'd bring you down today. I've come down to top up the pond, which this time of year is drying out quite quickly, and I'm bringing it down from home rainwater that I've collected in my tubs from about 5-6 weeks ago. Stick around to the end. I'm going to do a couple of bits on the plot, and then I'm also going to show you some very special guests at the end. Well, it's the 27th of June. The water level's dropping quite a lot, even though I've been topping it up most weekdays. At this time of year, it's pretty much evaporating daily, quite a lot. So time to top it up again. And I should be doing that as long as I can gather rainwater from my water butts at home. That's what I'm going to do. These are just 5-litre containers. I've got 4 of them, and I've still got some rainwater from home. I've had plenty of courgettes off this one particular courgette plant that's growing under the shade of the self-seeded sycamore tree. So I'm going to take this one home. Not a bad little one. There we go. At least I've had some courgettes. Seems to be doing well here under the shade of this sycamore tree that I pollarded. Next to the courgette plant, I got this yarrow which I've sown from seed at home, transplanted here. Hopefully I'll get a lot more of that next year. This is fennel. This sycamore tree provides a bit of shade for the pond during the day. These are for the birds, the butterflies, and they'll stay up all winter. Got some corn growing here. I'll be very surprised if I get any cobs from it, but you never know. There's quite a few in close proximity. This is bird's foot trefoil, which I've sown from seed myself. My tomatoes seem to be doing all right. None of them have got blight yet. So in amongst my tomato plants here, not far from the pond, I've got some bunches of spring onions growing there, and wild garlic mustard. Another bunch of spring onions here. There's a couple ready to pull, but I think I'll just pull them as a bunch. It's very dry at the moment. So there's my bunch of spring onions ready to eat today. Here I've got some first early potatoes up this end of the bed. And if you remember, I laid the seed potato on the soil level and just mulched over the top. And here's my potatoes growing, which that's not too bad for a first early, a little one. It's been very dry around here, so I'm not expecting miracles. There you go. That's not too bad. They're just below the soil. I mean, considering I've hardly watered these at all. So from that one seed potato, that's definitely a meal for 2 people there. Well, not a whole meal obviously, but that's enough for 2 people from that one seed potato. I've got plenty of Swiss chard. Obviously it's going to seed. I'm going to leave that and see if it self-seeds next year. Plenty of asparagus tips still coming up, which this year is the final year I'm going to leave them to grow, and then next year I'll start harvesting some of the younger ones and then leave a couple to grow on. So tucked away over the corner here is my Welsh onions, and I was thinking I'd killed them off last year, but a few have grown, so I've just decided to pull one of them. It had a bit of rust on the couple of the leaves, but I'm going to sit and enjoy that now, to be honest with you. Lovely, mild, not strong. Delicious, delicious, delicious. My raspberries have been a success. And I'm surprised actually they're not being eaten by birds. But I've had my main course with that spring onion. Now I'm going to have my dessert. Let's have a couple of these raspberries. That's lovely. Nice dessert, nice and sweet. Now on top of my dry stone wall, on the hugelkultur bed, I've got garlic growing. I didn't realise that these have actually produced some scapes, which I could have had probably last week. But it's a good time to pick these now. It's been dry for ages. That's it. Let me see if it's got white rot on it or not. I'll bring you back. Definitely got a bulb out of that, and some individual cloves. You can see them ribbing out. Looks quite healthy. I'm going to take that home and dry it, and I'll come down and do the rest tomorrow probably. Looks like we've got some garlic bulbs. Yippity-doo. That's the rest of the garlic. I think I can salvage a few cloves from those. That's my garlic harvest from the hugelkultur raised bed behind the dry stone wall. The good ones anyway, and I've already had a couple out of it. Yeah, I think that's not too bad. I can salvage some of those, give them a dry out. I'd say that's a very successful harvest on my wildlife allotment plot. Some hearty vegetables, garlic, onions, Swiss chard, which by the way, the leaves either fry up nicely for a side dish, or you can use them to make a pesto. They're very nice. So I hope you've enjoyed that very quick visit to the plot today, guys. Stick around for my special visitors at the end, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, guys. All the best.